Alright, how's it going, YouTube? Today's video, I'm just gonna be making a quick little video, story time, whatever you want to call it, on just how I got into carrying firearms. Before we start, this is clear, and this is clear. Okay, so essentially, I think most people have like the same story on how they started carrying. Either you carry just because you grew up in a household that always carried, or you live in a pretty rough area. So, you feel like you had to carry or get involved in firearms for your own protection. Mine is sort of like that, but in reality, it's just you never know what's going to happen wherever you at, whether you're at the market or whatever, anything can happen. You don't have to live in a bad area for something to happen. You know, mass shootings happen everywhere. So just carrying just to protect yourself. And obviously you got wife, kids, a family, etc. You want to protect them. So you get a firearm because there's only so much you can do, by yourself. And eventually you're going to need a firearm for whatever you think you need it for or whatever you think is going to happen. And, I have, a lot of stories or, things happening, but what really stuck out to me is right after I turned like 21. It was some guy just walking down the street causing chaos. He had a gun hanging out of his pocket. It was a Glock 19X. I remember it. Walking down the street, just causing chaos. And I was driving past, and he was just walking down the street with a gun hanging out of his pocket, yelling. Whether it was real or not is unknown. But after that, that was like my last straw because I knew I needed a firearm. But I just turned 21, and I wasn't really thinking about it. But once I seen that, like, yeah, I think it's time to go pick up a firearm. And yeah, the next day I went to the gun shop, bought the cheapest gun I could, got a Kel-Tec PF9. And that started my gun journey, and it was crazy. I was just looking it up online. I've seen one for 150 bucks. Thinking about buying it for nostalgia reasons, remember the first firearm I got. But yeah, that's essentially what got me into firearms. And you see, I'm still on my journey. I'm still figuring out what I like, but this 27 has been my main carry. And this PSA dagger really kind of like what got me interested in, you know, different type of firearms and everything like that. But yeah, that's just how I got involved. Growing up in a bad area, it contributed to it a little bit, but not really, because you don't have to live in any type of area for some area. Did I say that? I don't know, for something to happen. You can live anywhere. Something it can happen. You can live in the richest place on the planet, something will happen. We see something happen everywhere, no matter who's there, high profile, not how profile, it don't matter. Something essentially can happen any and everywhere. So that's why I got into carry, just seeing that and being around a lot. I've been around a lot of situations. You're at the gas station, whatever, people just outside going crazy, crackheads and drug addicts. I don't care about them, but if they got a gun, then it steps it up and escalates it. But yeah, just getting, this thing, normal stuff happen. Well, not normal, but it's things we see every day happening, and you like, I probably should get a firearm. It's what caused me to get into firearms. But the one story that stick out is when a guy was walking down the street with a gun hanging out his pocket, just doing crazy shit, pulling it out, flashing it, waving it, and everything. So yeah, after I seen that, I'm like, yeah, I should go get a firearm. But yeah, let me know in the comments what got you into firearms, or not into firearms, but what got you into carrying. There's a difference between liking firearms and actually carrying them for protection. So put in the comments what made you start carrying firearms. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for watching.